Divorce Day Diaries, day 319. It's 8:30 on a Sunday with the kids, and I'm having some leftovers. It was actually while filming this moment that I remembered that yesterday I filmed myself loading some washing into the washing machine, but I never got that washing back out, so... At about 9 a.m, which is when the local cafe opens, I decided to load all that washing into the boot of the car, along with a couple of the scooters and bikes for the kids. It's the first day of autumn, and the fog has come out, but that doesn't mean we can't go for a bit of a walk. So after getting to the cafe, I then sent the kids down to the dairy while I got myself a nice latte. So often what I do at times like this is I'll just give them a budget, either $1 or $2, because there's $1 and $2 bags at the dairy of lollies. And what ends up happening is that the older kids, it ends up becoming a little maths exercise. If Lola gets a lolly worth 70 cents, a lolly worth 20 cents, and a lolly worth 10 cents, how much money has she spent? $1. Good on you, Lola. So after scoffing that back and loading the washing into the dryer, we then decided to go for a walk down to Foster Park. No, that is not my car. That's a Toyota made in the same year as my Lexus, 2000 Camry, same colour. But on our way to Foster Park, through the fog and the distance, we spotted... that looks like a bouncy castle, doesn't it? Okay, so I had a chat to one of the random staff members just walking about, and they said it's Children's Day today. So it starts at 11 o'clock, all the rides are free, the food not so much, but it's already like 20 to 10, and it was like a 20-minute walk here. So I've just been thinking, like, logistically how we're going to do this, because I want to feed the kids before we go there. They will want food there, but if they don't eat beforehand, they'll want lots of food, and I know it's going to be like $6 for a bottle of chips probably. That's a roundabout way I say I don't want to spend $50 on food at the event. So I had a chat with my son. He said, let's play here for half an hour, then walk home, get some food. By the time we do that, we'll come back. It'll be about 11 o'clock and we can have a play. Hopefully the weather holds up. So the kids played till about 10 a.m. in the morning. There's a skate park here. There was no one else here. So I said, you know what, have a go. Why not? Coming up. Sure enough, though, it started raining. It wasn't a heavy rain, it was spitting. I then checked the weather app and it said there was greater chance of rain every hour until like 6 p.m. So as per the plan, at about 10 a.m, we walked home, picked up the washing, didn't forget it this time. Got home at about 10:30, quickly shoved some snacks in our gob, and then thought, let's head back anyway and see what's happening. We got there about bang on 11 and the sun had come out, the spitting had stopped, so sure enough, we had some time to go play on the bouncy castles. I swear there was actually about 8 different bouncy castles, all slightly different in variations. And all entirely free. The kids loved them. We also found the stall that was giving away free books, so we grabbed a couple of books as well. I'll enjoy reading those at bedtime, but they also had like a whole bunch of other fun stuff like face painting, balloons, pony rides, carousel. But honestly, the lines were so long. 20 minutes after we got there, the lines were just crazy. So the kids just ended up spending all their time on the bouncy castles where they didn't have to wait in line. I did ask them if they wanted to wait in line and they said nah. But I tell you what, while I was looking at this line, I noticed there wasn't a line by this ice cream truck that was hidden by the queue. So tell you what, we grabbed some ice creams, and as soon as we were done with those ice creams, my little 4-year-old says to me, there's a storm coming. So I look up and sure enough, he's right, there's a storm coming. I had actually parked in the direction of the big angry cloud, so I thought, you know what, let's just bail, let's just flee and get out of here before it starts. And I was back home just after 12, just in time to make the kids some lunch. I'm tired and I'd quite happily just call the day's activities there, but it can't end there, because if you watched yesterday's video, you know I've got the class mascot and I need to print out some photos. So what I like to do is I just attach all the images onto a Word document or a Publisher document, so it all fits on one page, and then I go down to the warehouse and just print out that one page. But we've still got an afternoon to get through, and now we're all trapped in the house, which is the perfect time to open this package that I got from my mum. So I left one of my rings at her house when I was in Whangarei a while ago, and if you ever needed proof that my kids are animals, here it is. Find the ring. I also finally gave them the washing machine box, which I had a great time making a house out of and then promptly destroying. But when it got to about 4 o'clock, I decided it's probably about time to go print off those pictures. So I popped over to the warehouse, popped over to their printing section, printed off that one page, and then I figured I might as well knock some stuff off my list while I'm here. So I went and got myself a baking tray, a big one, in case I wanted to make a lot of cookies ever again. Sorry, baking sheet. Or baking duvet, whatever you call this thing. And a spatula, which had a 2-for-1 deal, but I don't need 2, so I'll just grab the 1. And then it was back home for some homemade fish and chips. I don't have a deep fryer, and I will catch you on the flip side.